Captain's log starting 811201914.4 Starship Enterprise A's log. This is part 2. So I just uploaded part 1. Definitely part 1. Shut up, Ray. And anyways, I uploaded part 1. Definitely want to watch Wapner. Definitely need to watch Wapner. You know what, Ray? I'll tell you what. You can watch Wapner on that all you want. Definitely gonna watch Wapner. Definitely. 3 o'clock Wapner. Dum, the People's Court. Dum, the People's Court. Well, you know what, Ray? You can watch the People's Court all you want. I'm choosing to go different this time around. Give me a color TV. Definitely want a color TV. Definitely. The People's Court. Dum. The People's Court. Dum. The People's Court. Dum. So, Ray, you do know we did research on portable TVs a while ago. Do you remember my notes? Definitely can't move. Can't move. That's why they got phone apps. Maybe we should get you a phone, Ray, with a TV app. Definitely want. Maybe we can get the Sony Voo eventually and take it with you. Stream your unlimited phone to it. Maybe watch the cartoons. Definitely gotta watch CNN. Hey, Ray, did you see the news the other day? Definitely saw the news. Definitely sad. So sad. Definitely sad. I don't even want to start with that. I know last week, my beloved sister, Tara Dinky, and I were talking about all this crap. I saw an editorial today in the CNN. Definitely funny editorial. In my opinion, they're like, the NRA doesn't know what they're doing. Well, then complain about it. I don't care. So, got my coffee filled. Let's talk for a couple minutes, okay? So, I got headphones in here so no one can hear the ding, as Dinky basically is watching a video called Useless Crap. So, she just asked me a question. Do I wear the shoes? Well, Ray, where's my shoes? Definitely in the living room. Definitely. Hold on a sec. Definitely in the living room. What are you thinking when your camisole got caught in the shoes? Look, here we go. Shoes. Dinky bought me a pair of shoes, okay? These shoes are the most comfortable shoes ever. I would buy them again. I'm actually looking to buy a pair for Chloe because Chloe needs shoes. So that's one of my purchases. I'd buy another pair for myself. I mean, Dinky, the only thing I truly need for the winter time is my coat's zipper broke. So but these are the only shoes I have. Because I gave my other shoes that were falling apart, semi-falling apart, to Chloe, because I'm not giving my shoes up. These are some high-quality shoes, I'm telling you. And, between shoes... Oh, the other thing I remember one Christmas, Dinky talking about, definitely talked about. She was talking about a new comforter for me for my bedroom. Because I got a hole growing in mine, and to me, I like to be nice and toasty, So, technically, so, basically, I call this the Dinky edition, So, Chloe's out and about. Dinky was asking what happened with Chloe. Chloe hijacked the video and was talking about useless crap. Like I do from time to time, like today. Definitely useless crap. She turned around and hijacked my vid, okay? She hijacked my Vidya, as Outlaw would say, the Dipper, and basically started talking about clothes, how Victoria's Secret got a trans woman, and now all the men are gonna be buying Victoria's Secret because of the fetishes, and these trans people that have blocky brick faces like the model is true men, or bitching about the whole thing about Playboy. Playboy models shouldn't be in Playboy if they're trans. Well, we had a trans model. Playboy lost like 60% of their revenue. And then you got these open people going, oh, well, they're women. Who's hot and cute? Dinky. And I'll tell you why. My cousin's got a great great wife, good heart, just like me. But I just, no offense to anyone watching this, I could have seen Dinky in the past be a Playboy model. I mean, that's how gorgeous she is. I mean, literally. The other day we were getting into it, not verbally angry or aggressive or anything, but we were talking about, what were we talking about? Oh, how I showed her a video she made a long time ago when I was in Moses Lake about Moppy. And she's like, oh my god, I had hair back then. Definitely. It was like that video thing last night when I was talking to the guy. You know, well, I wasn't talking, I was talking to the screen. But anyways, Dr. Robert Ballard, founder of the Titanic, you know, it's a little obsession of mine. I got a couple of videos to watch today on Titanic, but he's like, see this picture? That's when I had hair, and I was just thinking of Dinky when Dinky was talking about hair. Hold on 1 second, everyone. I need to, do this, and do this, and do this, and do this, and fix the Dinky special. There we go. You Dinky's like, I want to watch another video, yet the beautiful, cute Dinky's like, you must block. I never block anyone on my video channel, alright? I just sent her the link and said, go ahead, watch it if you wish. Woo! So, anyways, Jess disappeared, by the way. Definitely disappeared. He does not want me wearing this hat in my videos. Now, I bought this hat because I think it's me. I used to play this game called Animal Crossing. And when they started coming out with the hat accessory stuff, I had to have, that's right, the hat. And I finally got around to doing it. I also found the MacArthur hat, too, from General MacArthur. And I can't remember what else it was. You know, hold on. So, she goes, the beloved Dinky goes, well, I guess I'm going to plug all my electrical things and then restart my phone and then plug in all my electrical things and see it's up yet. Give me about 10 minutes. So she's going to restart. Me, I just sent her the link. I mean, come on. Oh well. Definitely. Sometimes I wonder about Dinky, you know, but I love Dinky no matter what. She's my awesome sister. So Animal Crossing came out with this cool thing, you know, which is you get the accessory thing right here. The accessory thing with my game in there. Yeah, accessory thing where it had a captain's hat. Then when you got the next one, which is the next one, the same thing happened, you know. I, for one, thought it was cool. So, anyway, for some of you wonder where Chloe went, she went to the store after she went to go get my dip. She keeps stealing my dip. What can I do to her, fancy dip? Can I have a fancy dip? No, you may not have a pinch of dip. Definitely steal your dip. We're talking about cards the other day. Funny joke. Cards. And they're like, oh look, cards. That's the stuff that they use currently. But they had cards were back then too. Just they look a little different. Every year cards, you know. For me, I don't mind a card now and then. So, hey, Ray, did you see those, what was that, keychain? Definitely like the Lost Opto. Yeah, Dinky was awesome. The shit wasn't Now the Shiatsu wouldn't be too bad. Definitely Shiatsu. Which, by the way, Aunt Tara's probably wanting to see this. Come here. Oh, don't grump at me, Grumpy. Little Grumpy here is grumping. Look at him. Hello, Aunt Tara. Woo, woo, woo. I want to see you soon. Yeah. Some of you won't give me Alpo. That's because I'm holding you in a way right now that doesn't hurt me. You basically touched my owie the other day and I was screaming in pain. Oh, but you didn't know. Besides, you're getting a little fat anyway with all that Alpo Mommy Chloe's giving you. Oh. Eat your Rachel Ray crap you got. He's eating better than me. He's got dozens, duck, and quail food. And you're a canopy. Well, he was looking at his food like, don't touch my food. Definitely cute dog. Definitely cute dog. Is there a bra on the table? Well, that would be embarrassing right there. Ugh, the Wonder Bra. Cost me $20. Now you can sell them for more on eBay. Because everyone wants the Wonder Bra. Ugh. So, hey Ray, did you hear what I was planning to do for my Christmas present for layaway? I was gonna get a TV, definitely bigger TV. Yeah, I was gonna get a Vizio 70-inch. My eyes aren't doing that bad. I think I wrote it down right here. There it is, yep. You know, I was looking at a TV for Dinky the other day, right? You know, just to be a smart ass, I was like, looking at TVs, right? Definitely looking at TVs. Anyways, I saw the perfect TV for Corey and Dinky. It's called the Samsung QLED 8K 98-inch for 99 grand. Definitely. Big TV. Yeah, I mean, that TV is huge. However, I hear there's a bigger TV out there now, too, that's not projection. It was like 150 inches or something. They wanted like 300 grand for it or something. Ray, do you know anything about that? Definitely. It was like the biggest LCD TV in the world. Samsung made it was like 100 and some inch, 130 inch or something. I just don't remember. A British custom-made 1.6 million 370-inch LCD TV. The world's largest TV is 262 inch and it's 4K. Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, they have some really expensive TVs and I'm like, yeah, So, anywho, so I went out, cleaned the pot, right? Definitely cleaned the pot. Yeah, I cleaned the pot so I can actually make up some popcorn. I gotta get another jar of it soon. I love buying popcorn. I might just buy a big one like this. Cause I just love popcorn. I mean, literally, popcorn with that. Yeah, you know what's definitely the best. Look, Tillamook extra creamy, buttery, salty popcorn with Tillamook Booter. Oh yeah, that extra creamy, extra salty butter. I'm gonna make it in these long sticks now, and I just melt it down, you know, on 3 to 5 temperature, and then I pour it over my popcorn. I sit there. And then you got Chloe complaining about, oh, you eat too much popcorn, you're shitting it out. Big damn deal, it's popcorn. You know, but, you know, it's good. I got a piece of popcorn right here. Well, actually 2 pieces. I think this stuff flung when I made popcorn the other night in here, like midnight. Literally, I was making popcorn the other night in here because of the noise of the popcorn makers. The neighbor next door bitches about the noise. The guy upstairs bitches about the noise. And the lady next door doesn't hear it, so. And then Chloe's like, oh, you're for that lady. If I was for that lady, you think I would be more conservative and considerate? Instead, I come into this room, close the door, and hope like hell the guy ain't sleeping above me in here. Pop, 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 pop. Dump more in. Pop, 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 pop. Dump more in. Pop, 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 pop. Dump more in. I mean, to me, well, I'll tell you a story once. Ray, did you ever hear the story about Dave? Definitely not. Definitely not. One time, he took us to a movie, and he took my mother to dinner. And he took me and little Loretta and little Dave to a movie. We saw Die Hard. We did the same thing when Die Hard 2 came out, by the way. We had a movie with soda, and we were each given our own large bag of popcorn. Big one. It was like this big in a giant tub like this, you know, each of us. It was like $5 at the time. He said, $5 for a bag of air? Well, you can take that $5 bag of air and cram it up the sun don't shine. Well, we got our popcorn, each of us, and a soda, and that was it. We went to the movies. When I was watching Titanic with Capri, Tyler, and Lexi, and some friends. I wanted my own snack. Hot dogs, bonbons, popcorn, blow pops, candy. I must have spent like $50 just on concessions just to have my snacks in a movie. That movie, my sister paid for the movie for myself because she knew I was a big Titanic fan. I got a picture somewhere of me sitting next to Argo and Jason Jr. Argo, I believe, is the I think it was Alvin maybe, but anyways, it was a submarine that was made and specifically built for Dr. Robert Ballard to go and check out certain areas, you know. I saw a thing the other day that was talking about how, like, once every few years he goes to the Scorpion and the Thresher. Those are submarines things. Right, so the nuclear weapons are still contained because, you know, it's amazing. Definitely amazing. Definitely amazing that, you know, the ship imploded, but the nuke weapons are still in the bottom of the ocean. It's like someone talking about, like, Louisiana, Arkansas, or Texas, where a nuke bomb was found at the bottom of the thingy and it was still active, so they took it somewhere and they detonated it and went, And talking about nuke weapons for a minute, radioactivity is still in Las Vegas. In the 40s and 50s, when the city was coming about, they decided to, how do I say it without scaring anyone, detonated about 70 miles from Vegas, and everyone who was everyone got to see it at the time. These big mushroom clouds going up 70 miles away. I'm telling you, that would give me the heebie-jeebies alone, you know. So, anywho, Dinky was curious what happened with my video and why it was hijacked. Well, video was hijacked, clothes time with clothes and crap, like, you know, trannies are this and trannies are that, and it's all fetish. If you put a tranny model in Playboy, they're gonna all want to be Playboy, or put a tranny in Victoria's Secret, all the trannies will buy for Victoria's Secret. And to me, big deal, but they're like, oh, it's a fetish. So to me, I'm like, oh, you know. And then you have the other part where, and I'm talking about worshiping Caitlyn Jenner and the lady that helped Julian Assange and other people, and I'm like, we won't go there. I mean, I'm a woman who just like keeps my distance, you know. You know, Joey, who's a saint, knows that I have a problem with trans people at times because it was like the other day, there's this woman who got all her letters and now she's mentally insane. She had a botched vagina. Hold on. It was botched, and she's like, I need a perfectly functioning vagina for a dick. It's like, sex isn't everything. Literally. I mean, literally. And so, to me, I think these people are sick. Literally. It's like we got rain coming in, thunderstorms. which is cool. Well, anyways, back to my thing. So she went on and on and on about how clothing was better at Hot Topic and Rue 21 and Forever 21 and H&M and other clothing places fell apart. I have clothes from JCPenney that still hold up today. I got clothes that I got from Sears that hold up today. Definitely Kmart. Kmart, 400 Oak Street. Boxers, definitely. Don't start with me on the boxes, right? I mean, most underwear, which I buy like 4 packages of underwear a year, and they last a long time. You know, when the underwear finally gives in, you just throw it away and buy another pack. You know, but on this island, they double the price for bringing it in, so they make profit. Me, I would rather buy myself at Walmart like 20 pairs of socks and get 40 pairs for a year, and then not worry because I do laundry once a month, you know. And so, to me, it's definitely a laundry thing, you know, definitely a laundry thing. So, today, after I did Joey's video, I did some spreadsheets. Definitely gotta go to eBay. Yeah, right, I'll go to eBay soon, okay? Literally, I'll go to... Did you get one? What'd you get at the store? Chow mein. What about my butter? So you didn't pick it up like I requested? Just do it tomorrow when you drop the router off. No, I got a couple sticks left. I just didn't want to run out, but it's cool. Definitely cool. I was gonna watch a. How much butter is left? Half a pound. Some good. Good. Hey, I used canola oil last night. I didn't like this. Let's be honest, we give me a bad taste in my mouth. How is the canola oil? It's actually really good. I usually use canola oil to cook with, actually. The last time I saw you that used canola oil was in Moses Lake with a spray. That was a spray. Now I use the actual stuff where I spread it. Oh, I didn't know we had any spray. That's pretty cool. Well, actually, you get it in a bottle, right? You just pour it on the thing and you just let it spread around the pan, or you get one of those little brushes and spread it that way. When Aaron was making prime rib, right? Definitely prime rib. He used, I can't believe it's not butter. But anyway, so I just want to say for everyone here, this video is for Dinky. That as you saw my other video, I was talking about toilet paper. Definitely. I hope, you know, I'm looking forward to getting your package with toilet paper in it, because this is all I got. I gotta go get some more toilet paper soon. And the funny thing about the toilet paper is, I was telling Chloe that there was 12 doubles for $5. This is 6 doubles for $5, and you know, she left. So what I want to say, definitely, is that I specifically told her to get me on my debit card what those money for butter. She miraculously forgot. Definitely forgot, by the way. So, but anyways, yeah. So, I don't know what else to say. You know, definitely not to say much. Not to say. Yeah. Well, anyways, so Dinky was saying something about my bunny being not a service bunny, and it's like, well, maybe I was drunk when I said it. But, talking about booze for me, right? So the other day, on my birthday, I think it was, Dinky knows I'm honest to tell, and so does Joey, and Dinky said something about sending money for me, emergency funds, you know, and stuff, and definitely, Dinky's definitely cool, definitely honest. Well, she turned around, and she said, oh, you're broke? I can send you some. And I'm like, no, my coffee, it'll run out, but I will be getting some more coffee soon. I'm not worried about coffee. I gotta pay the electric bill, which isn't that much. And, because I've been making little payments till the 19th, As you all know, I canceled closed tickets on the train from with the refunds to come in, some more refunds. And I changed my ticket date to leave later. Well, anyway, knows I like my coffee, but today I've had 8 cups. My therapist, who's like telling me unofficially I'm bipolar, she goes, you need to cut your coffee down. Well, I for one. So the other day, my beloved Dinky, as everyone knows, my sister Dinky, on my birthday says, "Oh, which computer do you want? Because I'm going to be ordering it next month." And she's like, sent me a thing, okay? As everyone knows by now, I'm a mathematician on spreadsheets. So each jumbo forever roll of toilet paper, you get 3 rolls. That's 6 pounds total. That's 2 pound rolls. Then you get 4.5 pounds of the holder, and then you get the box that goes in. So that equals about 12 pounds, and I wouldn't surprise my beloved Dinky if she did it, because she loves poopy emojis, so do I. So, well, toilet paper, that'll last me the rest of the month, I hope. I'll try it out. Now, I know it's not Pooter, because when I said, made a joke last night to Dinky, she had some family issues, and I love her dearly. I gave her my prayers and stuff, but, I said, jokingly, I said, look, I could use a teepee. I mean, literally, you guys saw my complaint. 4 packs of toilet paper for, 6, for 5. I mean, come on. And I still got a whole bunch of paper towels. I had 24 double rolls of paper towels I bought. And when we ran out, and I used maybe like 6 or 8 sheets to wipe my ass with. And paper towels are the only thing definitely will clog the toilet. Definitely clog. Exactly. The toilet clogs up. Now, everyone knows the toilet problem, okay? I'll tell you the toilet problem. Now, the other day, I'm hobbling. The other day, Dinky and I were talking about how retarded Chloe is. Not just because she had to call 911 because that's too much booze. Dinky would have just put me in the bed and say, sleep. Sleep it off, him recording. Instead, she calls 911, I get up there, and then they throw me out. They're just like, what are you here for? Mentally eval and alcohol poisoning. Get the fuck out, we don't deal with drowning fags like you. And I fall in 3 holes on the way home, drunk. 3. Now, Dinky doesn't know this, but I talked to my lawyer who said, if you're that completely intoxicated, definitely cute, definitely intoxicated, and you get discharged from the hospital completely drunk before being seen, they're liable because they just said, get the fuck out of there. And next you know, you end up having severe wounds, by the way, and I'm showing you the wounds again. Severe wounds like this, and on the knees, for falling on 3 holes. Once lost of conscience there, LOC. My lawyer sent me the pic, so I did. The lawyer got back to me and said, hey, they're negligent. They could have put you in a mental hospital. They could have detained you illegally and said, you're staying here and you're getting treatment in a mental hospital. Instead, we don't deal with bags like you, get the fuck off our island, blah, blah, blah. You're the resource in Oregon. Now, everyone's trying to push me to live with Dinky. Sorry to say, I love Dinky Shirley. I love their house. I love their dogs. I love the chickens. I love Corey Terra. But I don't want to be a fucking burden to them. And 2, it's not their responsibility. Definitely Barry Horn. Definitely Barry Horn. The horn's blown because there's ships in the way. I've seen some really nice yachts, by the way. Well, the other day, my friend who owns a 70-footer was driving through town, stopped and said hi to me. And I didn't realize the fucking bitch had a lot of money. No, she's a sweetheart. I don't ask for anything from her. She's just a good friend. She's a good listener. one day she drove around in a older Suburban. I'm like, well, yacht in a Suburban, yeah. The other day she was driving an orange fucking 2019 Corvette. Suburban. You know, I know Corey and Tara would love Corvette convertible. I mean, I know Corey's dream car a long time ago was a 1959 Corvette gasoline. Or one of those vans with the gold wing doors, like the Back to the Future DeLorean, or the Bond car, which had the gold wing doors. That car was great, you know. And I mean, literally. But anyways, so next month, you guys are curious about. So next month was getting 3 games. My September's list was moved because definitely moved. Yeah, definitely moved because of the yeah. But anyways, I know Tinky. This video's the Tinky edition. I know. She told me to leave Chloe's mom alone. The reason I messaged Chloe's mom was definitely to get rid of her. Definitely to get rid of her. She's basically going to cause me my home again because she made it threat, not just against the neighbors, but 2 neighbors and the management, the new managers. And to me, I found that to be pretty bad. So, anyways, so today, like I said, how many spreadsheets we got left? Right? eBay, definitely eBay. Yeah, but one was already done. So how many's left? Definitely 3. 3 spreadsheets, 2 spreadsheets, and 3 sections. eBay and Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. That's right. I gotta work on the Amazon one today. And then tomorrow, before I return the wireless device the library loaned us, I will do eBay, which means one more tonight, then popcorn, then I do my Titanic thing. There's some books I'm gonna put in my shopping cart eventually. For some of you out there thinking I'm crazy, I left my Christmas tree up year round. Definitely Christmassy. Definitely Christmassy. Well, you're damn. Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, it's almost the middle of what do you call it? Christmas. And, Walmart should by now, given the layaway terms for their Christmas time. And, you know, that no one knows what's going on with, you know. Last time it was August 31st, December 10th. This time, you know, Walmart hasn't even given it. So to me, I want to get, layaway, soon, but no one's telling me when it's available. Last time I messaged, Walmart, they said, check back later. So I emailed, check back recently, and they said, check back again. So they're not telling us when it starts. I mean, literally. So I have a sister who works at Walmart, Teddy Bear, and I could just message Teddy Bear and go, any news on Walmart's layaway 2019 yet? Sit. And there. Captain, we just opened a hailing frequency to Teddy Bear to ask about eBay. Well, thank you, Ahura. Definitely Ahura. Ahura commands the communications on the Enterprise A, by the way. Captain Kirk is always complaining to me. And I'm thinking of changing out Enterprise A, which is... let me just show you what Enterprise A looks like for some of you like Dinky. Enterprise A is a Constitution class starship. Now I'm thinking of changing it over to a Intrepid class starship. Now the Intrepid class is a light explorer ship that's like this. And let's just say that ship would be perfect for doing my project and my 5-year mission. Now, I redid my 5-year mission because, like I said, I had to get a new computer that can last for at least 3 years while working on spreadsheets and buying stuff on my game list. Now, definitely need to work it out better. Exactly. Now, the problem is with my game list is some of these games are expensive, okay? I have to figure out, do I want to get the expensive ones first, which I talked to Dinky about, I talked to Tara about, and then, buy the smaller, cheaper ones and work my way up to the expensive ones. And two is, every time people turn around and say, well, what's causing you to hold back? Well, it's the grocery bill. I mean, literally, definitely feeding dipshit. Definitely feeding fat ass. Exactly. See, she eats more food than anyone that I can think of. And then demands. I mean, I was telling Tara today, and I told Dinky I had this problem, Ray, definitely problem, who was yelling at me, basically saying they're scarred because they've been accused of rape. They've been, and that's all I'm going to say. Then they were raped. And that I'm for the neighbor next door that raped her. I'm sorry, but Dinky knows me so well that when I loan some of my games out, I have to replace them because they were stolen from her. As soon as she was accused of rape, games were taken. The manager said, oh, well, just take your loss and just buy them again. Some of them were $300 each. And so I sent the manager the bill, and the manager was like, oh, well, when we were at this meeting, the main management company, I told the management company everything, the head boss, and she looked white as a ghost. She looked like a fucking white ghost. Now, a lot of people don't know the meeting, so I'll tell you what happened in the meeting. Dinky doesn't know. We go in there because I was told no Chloe. Chloe's mom turns around and says Chloe's entitled to face her accuser. We go in there. Guy sits there and he's talking about abuse. Oh, I'm domestically abused in my house. Okay, that worked. Wanted a restraining order. Fortunately, there's not enough evidence for a restraining order. Okay, police report everything said that. So the people that went with me, my advocate, said, well, look, this is a 10-day comply or vacate. You'll get month to month or a new lease. Well, I got a new lease. But Chloe keeps fucking it up, going, definitely needs to shut her fucking chili trap. Definitely got to shut her chili trap. Exactly. So today she's spewing crap again, and I'm like, look, my idea was I was going to send her off to the hospital. Unfortunately, I can't get home. So the problem is I need someone to push me home because I got a manual wheelchair. I don't have a motorized one. I would love a motorized one, but manager before she left said someone, if I had it tethered to a pillar upstairs by the entryway, someone would steal it. They cut the lock and take it. And be driving around town in a power chair that's like $10,000. So I have I have 2 manual wheelchairs, a thinner one and a wider one. The wider one's the one I use because there and put a stickers and did his own thing. And I use it more than anything. But with me having arthritis walking, I had people sit there and stop me in the grocery store and help me get around the aisle because I'm sitting there in pain when my back and arms went out doing this because Chloe's running around going, oh yeah, I need this, I need that, and I'm going. But finally, several friends of mine, and I mean, literally, there's people in the community that's like, what are you doing? Well, what about Rita, So Tara and Dinky, they both agree that Chloe's narcissist, and, she thinks about herself. Sometimes she thinks about me, I mean, literally, but most of the time, it's like, oh, you need to go to the store, or you got to get a pinch of dip, or you need to buy more dip, you need more dip. And then I hear in the middle of the night this going, and then I wake up, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, nothing, and then later I'm sleeping in here, and I'm like, oh, must have been in my dreams, my dip can was going, oh, yeah. So to me, I know Dinky, my beloved cousin-in-law, be like, slow down on the dip, it can help with heart disease, slow down on coffee, and, So, there you go. She just said, start in September. So, I will ask personally, Captain, if they have. And that's Admiral. Definitely an Admiral. Fleet Admiral Scott. Basically what happened was, I need to slow down on this, but every time I turn around, my dip can keeps getting smaller and smaller, and then I decided I'm gonna have to sleep under, have it under my pillow, so today, I said to Joey, Jose, he didn't have to send me anything. He's like, don't worry about it, love, I promise. Last time promised was 2+ years ago, and nothing was delivered, so I was like, because we were talking about the Nintendo Switch at the time, which is really badass, and they got those new ones coming out, the Switch Lite, and I really want to get them one. If Dinky's listening, Captain, she has no date yet. So, technically, there you go. So, is there anything else I can talk to you about? Well, like I said, my game collection, I'm trying to do it, but everyone, here's the problem, okay? Now, Dinky knows this probably. I promised to retro check the entire thing for this building for Chloe. Unfortunately, getting Chloe to get treatment is different. Well, the other day I called up the crisis team, and they said, and Chloe called too for herself, they said, we don't do house calls, you have to go to the ER. Well, they found out the ER threw Chloe out to the pit. They said go to Compass Health, but Chloe doesn't want to go there because we don't know how to treat her. So she basically forgot to go to CMAR, so they closed the case. Now, Social Security wants her to have a primary care physician, therapist, and everything else. They recommend meds. She has to take meds, but meds don't work. That's a different story. So her mom turns around and says she needs to be on meds. Well, when I was living with Chloe Moses Lake, the meds made her fucking worse. Literally. She was more violent and so I think talk therapy or dialectical behavioral therapy. Hey, Captain. Hey, Bones. DBT, huh? Yes, Bones. That's the thing for borderlines. Exactly. So I talked to my therapist. She agreed completely. She said, me, I need a PCP. Well, the other day I called up to get a PCP, and I corrected the lady and said, it's ma'am. Found out transgender, she says, I want all your medical records before we can be seen. Well, I talked to my lawyer talked to the hospital directly, and the hospital was fucking throwing a shit fit because they're not equipped for trans people. So then they sent us up to the clinics in Mount Vernon. Same thing. So I had to call up this gender clinic on the Portlandia, in the Portlandia sector, and I talked to a couple people that I'm friends with, and they said the nearest place to get hormones is Everett or Seattle, unless I want to take a direct route to Portlandia. Now, to get to Portlandia, I have to go through Wenatchee, so I gotta go to the Wenatchee sector, in the Shalana sector, and the Douglalia sector in November. So my travel dates is September, October, and November. Give me a break in December, however, with Chloe's retro check being held back because of it, I'm wondering if she's truly autistic, which I doubt. Her mom's like, oh, it's autism, really. I have been diagnosed with Asperger's and fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, and as my beloved Dinky said, I am not a raving mad lunatic that will just snap like this. I mean, let me give you an example, okay? When I drink, Chloe's like, oh yeah, you're a fucking drunk, like today, and I'm going, okay, cool. Now, yeah, I made a couple mistakes in Oregon. I met, when I was on Terra and Corey's ship, I just updated them from a Constellation class. They were so fucking badass. They got a new torpedo punching Akira class, okay? Their ship is badass. They're not as badass as my, Sovereign class, or Nebula class, or Galaxy class, or even the legendary Odyssey class, but theirs is designed to punch out torpedoes and blow out boards. Now, when I was younger, I'll tell you the story about younger, okay? When my cousin, Robobob, was in command with his family, they had the Excalibur, okay? That thing was huge, but everyone wanted the legendary Enterprise. Now, When I got Enterprise A, I held that ship until Enterprise B came about. Okay, family was laughing because my first ship was the USS Nintendo, okay, and this thing was a Miranda class nacelles were on the bottom, and it was a torpedo puncher. But when I got Enterprise, I held on to that ship until I was told, put it in the museum temporarily. Well, at the time, and we're going to talk the Starship, my cousin used to make jokes that everyone's ship was better than the Nintendo. Well, then my cousin Corey, gotta tell the story, because I love Corey. Corey's awesome. His family was on the Starship Sega, and it was a lot better. But he used to laugh and joke with me, going, "Yeah, the Sega's great, cuz B-hole, yeah, cousin, yeah." When I got the Excelsior class Enterprise B, the family was I was the envy, the jewel of the family. Not because I was disabled, because I had a ship that had 4 torpedo launchers and was designed to find 173 new colonies or new star systems. And then, mind you, when they all wanted Excelsior, they finally got it. They're like, "Yeah, look at us, we got Excelsiors finally, we're in the group, we're in the battle group, we're awesome." Then it happened again. Rob Bob at the time said, "Yeah, are you, okay? Because we just got a 38-deck torpedo punching ambassador class." Again, they, didn't like it. And then finally, after a while, Captain Picard took over on Enterprise D, and Starfleet said to me, "We're sorry, you need something different. We built a Nebula class for you, the Admiralty's ship, that's got nothing but a torpedo punching pod on the top." Yep. So, in the end, family split apart to different quadrants, and I stayed on until Enterprise D was finally saved by me, and I used it as the condo of ships, and then the Enterprise E came out, which, again, by now, people know I have Enterprise E. So I have all the starships I need, but my ship I'm looking at is the Excelsior, the USS Voyager. I was stuck in the Delta Quadrant with Catherine Janeway for 7 years. So that ship made it in my home. There you have it. So, basically, when it comes to, everything going on, like I said, talking Star Trek and my Trek adventures and so forth, basically, the problem is, now we're waiting for the internet to be installed here at home, and I gotta get the glasses and the hearing aids, so I changed my dates on my ticket. So back to the thingy. When it comes to finding primary care physician, we have to look elsewhere because we can't go to the island station here, the San Juan Island Station, because the hospital clinic is a complete ass clown, and we basically were told we're faggots. Then we were told, not to come back. So it's either go to Oregonia, in the Oregonia sector, where the Akira class is. You have the Hillsborough, under Hillsborough, which I command, the Forest Grove, the Portland, the Eugene, the Pacific City. You have all these ships in that quadrant that I control all of Starfleet ships, the United Federation planets. But I always take a long-range shuttle to go to the Union Station to see my family, which will be soon. Which is great, free Wi-Fi, and, my cousin's probably going to see me if I do go on the 3rd, which I changed to the 17th. If I got on the 3rd, I would be completely and thoroughly, I could still set it for the 3rd. I just thought it would be better for, taking hearing aid glasses. The glasses, on the other hand, we're still arguing about because the doctor wants more money. Fine, that's fine. I'm getting ready to watch a documentary that's an hour and a half. I got 2 spreadsheets to load. Yeah, something about Titanic. You know me. I want to watch the Titanic movie tonight, too. So tonight I'm going to do a double batch of popcorn. send Chloe out in the morning to the station to go get me some more butter so I can have popcorn tomorrow. I just love popcorn. I I clean the popcorn butter pot. So, anyway, so back to the story about the Social Security problem. Starfleet Command Social Security program is you need to be mentally disabled. Chloe fits the bill, but with 23 different diagnoses from across the quadrants and across the galaxies, they don't want to pay. Now, they think Chloe got bipolar symptoms. So I was thinking about that this morning, okay? Because I said to Chloe, look, you reckon me a new asshole, you must be bipolar. Because look, bipolar people like me, okay? When I went to bed last night, I had the window open to keep me cool, and I slept comfortably, okay? Certain temperature degree in bipolar people, they can sleep. Otherwise, at 10 o'clock at night, I can be chugging soda, eating popcorn, drinking coffee, and I'll be up till 4 in the morning because of it. Now, if I drink beer, wine, whiskey, Tito's, yeah, I'm gonna go hoard some Tito's at in the Akira class at Terra Corey Command. I'll just drink their Tito's. Actually, I'm just joking. I'm not a vodka person. I had to throw that in there for fun. Definitely funny. Anyways, whiskey is my drink. Okay, now if I drink 3 to 4 shots, 5 shots, I'm so mellow that I pass out. Now, if I drink more than that, like the other night, on my birthday night, I had a half a bottle available, so I drank 6 shots. There was like 12 left, and so I had whiskey. And Chloe's like, oh, there you go, you're getting drunk. But I just sat there going, because to me, the problem with my birthday was, Joey, he's like, I'm going to send you something. You don't have to, Joey. That's what I said. You don't have to. We talked about phones, and we talked about this a long time ago, Switch, whatever. And then, Joey's a sweetheart. He's a saint, just like Aaron. And then, Joey liked Aaron because Aaron's cigar review. Then you had Dinky saying, oh, there's a package that was sent because first she said, what computer do you want? And I'm going to pay for it next month. Then what happened was she sent me a thing, a tracking note, but no tracking number, so I can't go online and track it when it's going to come to my house. Surprise, I know that. But then I said, oh, what is it? Well, Dinky says, oh, it's this, a forever roll of toilet paper. Now, Dinky, this video is a Dinky edition. I can see Dinky doing it just for shits and giggles because of it. But I also was talking to Dinky, a day or two before my birthday because I was talking about getting the motivation. And Dinky's one of those girls, okay, that I love dearly, and she's always giving me advice, and I've been meaning to ask her about, we already talked about the TV, but I wanted Dinky to order my games because I just wanted to set up a post office box and go down there a couple times a year and pick up my games and have it in Oregon, because once I have a P.O. box, I can start to slowly put everything in storage and eventually find a place down there and have a P.O. box. But I don't want to be burdened with her. But anyways, she's like, just like my therapist said, be an adult and just order here at home. Now, a lot of people know Oregon is a sales tax-free state, but if you buy something in Oregon, unless it's gifted, you gotta pay the use tax. So if you buy things in Oregon, or you're traveling in Oregon, you're visiting Oregon, you buy crap, which most of the state of Washington doesn't do, and you have to pay the use tax. So for example, if I buy, say, a game for $60, I gotta pay the use tax $6. So technically, they still get you their tax if people ever put that down on their taxes in Washington. Washington has like a special tax program where buy things out of state, cars, boats, whatever, you gotta pay the use tax. So, like for example, the gifted, like the shoes, the shoes were a gift. So to me, I was telling Dinky, you can always order my games and send them up as gifts. There's no use tax, but unfortunately, my therapist said, you can't trust your family because, my therapist is a douchebag at times. It's like they're selfish and this and this and this. It's like, no, you know, my family's got a tight-knit, community with me, and we basically stick together as family. We look after each other. But the problem is under emergency pretenses, if I really needed something, I can call up for help. The thing is literally the reason for it is my family's got some logical reasons. Logical reason one, Chloe's gone yet again. She went outside for another dip. For example, hold on. So basically what has happened was, family knows it is, I'm supporting two people. So, if I run out of coffee, well, I can go without for 2 weeks. If I run out of dip, I can wait 2 or 3 weeks. If I run out of toilet paper, well, that's kind of an emergency. Now, butter, popcorn, milk, creamer, etc. Kind of a luxury item thing, which is, to a point. But, my family also knows, when I run out of all my protein-enriched meats, I go to ramen. And again, meats are a luxury item being on an eat. But if I had more money, I could buy more stuff. The problem is, like I said, I'm supporting, two people, and, So back to the Social Security thing. With 23 diagnoses, no PCP, and no therapy or therapist, it's going to be hard. Now, Chloe's got a lawyer who's fighting for her for discrimination, which is the same group I'm with, different lawyers, and they don't want her records getting out there. So, again, it's a conflict me because I have to pay the load, which is not good. And so I've been asking her mom to take her home, and et cetera, et cetera. So, anyways, back to the Social Security problem. So, 23 diagnoses. Main one's borderline, which is the main one. But I thought bipolar, because bipolar people, my cousin Dinky doesn't realize that there's a nickname for me called the Duchess of Mania. I'm hoping my ring, when I get down to Portlandia, that I can get another Duchess ring, the same one that she gave me, because my Duchess ring disappeared, and, well, we don't know where it is. It's like my glasses just vanished. For all we know, it could have fallen in the deep recess of the ocean, for all we know, and I don't know about it. So what happened was my ring fell and disappeared or vanished, or like sparkling. I do have my current rings that Chloe and I have together, I'm not married to Chloe, but these are my rings. I can make one a Duchess ring if I want, right here. But it's not got the flair of the Dragon Duchess ring. So the thing is, my nickname on Facebook is the Duchess of Mania. Now, Mania, for some of you, and I was thinking about this last night when Dinky was telling me about a family problem. I won't go into her personal business, but Mania is basically where you get 2 to 3 hours of sleep. I know Dinky could figure this out when I was at her house on her Starship, and I got put into a hospital, which is good. That Mania is basically where you get less sleep, and your mind races and does nothing but fucking research. And you're stuck on one or two subjects. Like for me, Dinky made a joke a while ago saying, give up the fucking research on the camera, the laptop, the camping gear, the tents, everything. My mind went from the camera idea, 300-400 hours of research won't work because pictures will peter out around there, and I have to go out every day. And still, I want a DSLR. I'm gonna buy one. Now the computer is good because I use it for spreadsheets, internet, making movies, etc., which is as more useful as Poppy said. Now a tent would have came in handy for emergency living, we're talking about one with a wood stove. Again, comes in handy. I can do layaway on it. I found a place that does layaway, but they're expensive. I mean, just get a tent and stuff. And the bigger the tent, the more they weigh, and the more you gotta set it up. And I was talking to a couple of people that told me how to go about setting up a tent and everything, and it'd be perfect for hunting and camping and fishing, and it's basically a wall tent. Now, I did a lot of research over the last few months while waiting for whatever. I even devoted my time to writing letters to Dinky, which I still gotta finish one because I'm fucking lazy and, I was scared and I needed something to talk about, and I tried to keep Chloe out in the letters because Dinky doesn't really want to be in the personal issues with Chloe, but basically, Mania is basically all these grandiose ideas, spending money foolishly, massive sexual encounters, doing stupid shit, they could move and, bipolar don't mix, move and schizophrenia doesn't. Because the trigger is hearing voices and seeing things up there. Hell, I've seen and heard things and they thought I was schizophrenic. That's why the emergency room in Wenatchee and Mount Vernon, or not Mount Vernon, Moses Lake, and Ephrata all wanted, and Quincy wanted for schizophrenia. I'm not schizo. Now, talking to my therapist about my past, I could spend hours upon hours straight, 2-3 days at a time without sleep playing video games. That's bipolar. Even as a child, you can spend hours upon hours level grinding because that's bipolar. Now, when you don't feel like playing games, like lately, Chloe thinks I'm in a depressive funk because she's like, "Oh, you must be depressed. You haven't touched your games." I just haven't been in the mood because I've been watching videos on YouTube, trying to utilize the router until we have to turn it back, and then I'll go to my game. And then falling in 3 holes, not 1, 3 holes. I hurt my leg, so I can barely walk. So to me, I'm in pain when I walk. So, for example, if I went to Dinky and said, "Look, I need to get some ibuprofen and some Tylenol, I'm in severe pain," that would be considered an emergency type situation if I needed something because, frankly, I'm in pain. But it's not a luxury item, but at the same time, she knows that I fell in 3 holes. I wasn't abused, I didn't get my ass beat or anything. It was just I fell in a hole, trying to find a bathroom, ended up at the ferry terminal. Then I went home, fell again on supply with the roofers left, big sheet of it. Got knocked out, lost some conscience, got up, tried to open the windows, nothing, went to the house again, Chloe wasn't in. Then I decided I was going to go back to that hole this time, knowing it's there. Fell in again, stupid me. Got out, went to the bathroom, and then found Chloe. So technically, like Dinky said, alcohol does mix. My therapist said the same thing. It's the bipolar thing. Now, depressing part of bipolar used to be called manic depressive. Now, you can be manic, be hyper, and all this crap, and think, and you talk faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, and then when you're depressed, you're dead. Now, I've had those moments myself where, things happen to a point. Well, the hospital thought I had borderline symptoms, but talking to the hospital recently, they said, "No, you're more likely bipolar 1, because my therapist turns around, and every time I see her, she's like, "So, have you been in bed yet? Have you been sleeping and not wanting to get up?" No, I've been feeling pretty damn content. I mean, literally, content. Of course, the only thing I'm not content about is the finance part, and and being content. It's not about like, as everyone knows, like I said, the meeting with the shit. I mean, we were there, and I basically lambasted the manager and the manager spots about my property. He offered me a place directly that he would offer me a place in Vegas. I just gotta get there, or 2 places in Nevada, okay, or I can go to Montana, and I'm like, So it's an idea I can still take, but manager found out because she really wanted a restraining order, and it couldn't be done. So guess what happened? Manager decided to put in a resignation, and wrote a letter to us all saying she's resigning her command and she's leaving to go bye-bye. Now, that's an interesting concept, going bye-bye. Oh, here's an envelope for a Dinky. So, basically, like I said, I gotta ask for some more envelopes when I'm down there. This is all I got left after 2 years of using and writing letters. I got stacks of stamps. So, there you have it, and Dinky also knows I like red pens and green pens. I found several gel pen boxes that I want to get, ball pen, ball tip, and stuff that I gotta buy on Amazon. I just gotta get around to buying and having it shipped to me, because I really like red and green pens, Christmas season colors. But, there's other things I'm doing research on, like right now I'm researching I know Dinky hates video games, but the other thing is definitely hates video games. But she also understands, and that's how much I love my family, Dinky and Corey, is. If it wasn't for me drinking to cope with all the financial problems and Chloe, I would be better off. But I could use that money more for groceries too. Thing is once in a while, like this is my birthday month, so I have like 3/5 of bourbon, and to me, I'm just like, okay, cool. So I have 3 things of bourbon, and it's been very, interesting because it's, bourbon. So, to me, it's been, interesting because, it's my birthday month, and, I've been eating good and stuff. I had ramen for lunch, it's nice, sausages, I think, sausages if we defrost them. Chloe said she's gonna clean soon, which means I want to get into this video, but I gotta upload it first for Dinky, because this is a Dinky edition. But, I'm still waiting for my refund to come in, because one of the things I want to do is finish paying off the electric bill, and then I want to pick up, some popcorn and butter. I definitely want to have my popcorn. Definitely popcorn. But back to the mania part, the depressive part. When I can get depressed, okay, bipolar works in two different ways. Bipolar 1 has a longer lifetime, which is really worrying people, because you can be 13 weeks content and happy and peaceful, and 13 weeks of depressiveness, then it rotates back to happiness and then depressiveness. With bipolar 2, it rapidly fires a little different, where it's basically you can be happy for 4 days, depressed for 4 days, happy for 4 days, depressed for 4 days. Now with bipolar 3 or discyclothymia, got it right? Woo-hoo. Great work, Admiral. Thanks, folks. Discyclothymia is bipolar 3, which is more rapid cycling. You depress for a day, and then this, and then this. Now, borderline, they get the same symptoms. Borderline is neurosis and psychosis, which is basically bipolar and schizophrenia. Now, the bipolar part of it is the mood swings. Basically, 1 minute you can be happy, the next minute, as I'm going to say, before I got sidetracked with all this great information I'm teaching you all, is Chloe's a powder cake. 1 minute she can be freaking happy as hell for 3 weeks. Next minute she's exploding with, I want the fucking neighbor, I want to fucking pork the neighbor, I want to marry the fucking neighbor, I support the Marine wannabe trans men upstairs, and yada 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 yada, and then it goes into her paranoid part of the borderline. She's paranoid, she thinks government's after her, she thinks Secret Service is after her. Well, I'm sorry, but if you make them many threats, they might be after you, the FBI, maybe. Thing is they don't care, okay? So, to me, all I want to say is, that is that. Now, the schizophrenia part is hallucinations, illusions, and grandiose ideas. Now, what we call her is a non-functioning borderline that has to rely on others. Now, you gotta encourage her, She wants to have dip, you tell her. Earn your dip and you can do it. The house is dirty, clean it. She gets into these depressive funks where it's like, you're so depressed. Well, there's two options. You do your chores, or I don't support you. And that includes not taking you to lunch. I mean, last month alone in July, it was 3 meals, and I'm not taking her to lunch anymore. Literally, I won't. I mean, literally, I'm not going to lunch much. I mean, this, last month, I think it was, last month or this month? This month, I decided, Saturday morning, the 4th, right before my birthday, I went to a place. Chloe was angry like a powder cake. I said, look, house is dirty. My birthday's coming up. The least you can do is give me a free cleaning of this entire house, organize it for my birthday. So I walked out, went down to get a can of dip. When I was out and about, I took myself to a great place for breakfast. And instead of serving one person for breakfast, they give you 3 or 4 portions for 3 to 4 people. And I'm telling you, biscuits and gravy, omelet, and, everything. And then I turned around and gave them a good review on Facebook. And they messaged me saying, come on in sometime, I said, I want to try the fish and chips. If they're that good as like the bait shop or Casket Cooner, then it's gotta be good. Because I basically, with lunches, I base it off of fish and chips. And, to me, but I also want to say the problem with me is, being somewhat bipolar, and it's all fine, is one of the things that happened is as soon as payday came, I went down to get a tip. And I got Chloe a couple cans, she earned it. And the place was 90% clean. Now it's gotta be cleaned again. And, so what happened was, she turned around, and, we went down to the ferry terminal just to sit there and quietly look out the water. And there was noise. Well, I went into what they call a cease and desist. At first I thought cease and desist what is it? Someone put something in my debit card. Turns out Cease and Desist is the name of the brew house right on the waterfront. And it was happy hour, so I got 4 glasses of beer instead of having a 10-ounce glasses. The guy gave me 16 ounces. Good returning customer, and he's from Oregon, so got along with him fine. Had my beer and I walked up. Ended up going into another bar that was still open and had a couple brewskis there. And by the time I got home, it was like 2 in the morning. Okay, 2:33. From there, I went straight to sleep. Got up 4 hours later and got to the post office, got the money order. And then from there, I went and paid the rent. Got a cup of coffee after getting the money order, paying the rent. And I went back down and got another cup of coffee. By the same time, I went and bought a bottle of wine. Said happy trails to the manager. She's leaving. And out of goodness. And then I went with my, case manager. And we had fish and chips, halibut and chips for my birthday. Okay. So it's been a good blessing, but the bipolar side of things is I haven't hit my depressive side yet, and Chloe's kind of worried that I'm gonna hit rock bottom. Same with my therapist. Problem is I'm in that funk, where they're figuring between September and December, if it keeps going the way it is, that I will hit bottom. I'm not bipolar 3, I'm bipolar 1. And so, people sit there and say, well, but the reason we know bipolar 1 is bipolar 1 and 2 people, they don't really function well with taking mild antidepressant like prazosin or one of those for sleep because it doesn't work. So when I was in the hospital, they had to give me like 4 prazosin pills to sleep 4 hours. So they said, there might be borderline symptoms, but talking to the doctor recently, he said, no, more likely it was bipolar symptoms, bipolar 1, because my mind was racing, and everything else. But, back to this whole meeting thing, like I said before I wrap this up, they turned around and basically the manager was basically sitting there. One of the reasons she got completely terminated was she's allowing the guy upstairs who's got a 2-bedroom for 1 person. The guy turned around, the big boss said overpopulation. Overpopulation means that you have 3 or more people. You can have up to 5 people in a 2-bedroom. Now, if they overpopulate 7 or 9 people, that's really fast. Instead, 1 person in a 2-bedroom is not good. The lady across the way, the lady that I stood my ground and said, "Are you done?" Because I get yelled at all the time for clothes. The Jewish woman, I was going to say German. She basically, Chloe calls her names, derogatory names, but she basically tried to rip me a new one. I stood my ground. I said, "Are you done?" Because I've dealt with it all my life. Being yelled at between family and friends and cousins. So I'm used to it. So to me, I'm just like, "Are you done?" Now with Dinky, she said I needed a hobby. Definitely need a hobby. So video games is my hobby. I just got to get into it. But lately, with the router being returned to, I'm trying to finish on my spreadsheet, which, like I said, I got 2 to do, eBay and Amazon, which needs 2 spreadsheets 3 times, which means I go into one and then I go into the last 2 with eBay and then done. And then wait till the internet gets turned on. Then I can actually go back to full force of doing it. Now, I used to have my phone, and my phone I tether with, I have 30 gigs a month, and I only use like 8. So to me, it was in the rough ballpark. I never streamed videos. I was mostly spreadsheeting. But lately, with the new phone that came out, the Stylus 5, looks really good. I'm gonna have to buy it soon, probably Christmas time. I mean, right now I'm not really hurting on a phone. I can use the computer's phone on Skype. I have a number. Cost me $7 with unlimited minutes and a phone number, as long as I have internet connection with the new phone. Et cetera. I'm supposed to call it Poppy tomorrow, but router's returned, so I won't be calling Poppy for a couple weeks because, my internet's going to be installed as soon as I get done. So with me, I got to rely on Chloe to get me to the library by pushing me in the wheelchair. So to me, I'm like, So it's going to be hard to do. So, but, like I said, I promised the retro check without finding PCP, which is getting harder and harder because transgendered and, they're trying to force us off the island and force us out to, next counties over. Eventually, we might have to find a PCP in Seattle and just use other clinics for as a true emergency. Otherwise, just wait till I can move to the Oregonia sector, which is meaning me go to Oregon for follow-up care, which means getting a PCP. Once I can get my foot in the door with a HRT doctor, I can go and get a PCP through there, which I don't recommend, but it's the only thing I can do because of all the discrimination going on. I don't think the discrimination is me because of the medical bills get paid. So I think it's because of others. And mind you, these people at this hospital, my lawyer said they don't listen. I said I pay all my own bills. They're saying my family pays my bills. Sorry, but my family doesn't pay my medical bills. There you go. Enough said. So, because this video is long enough and I need to get popcorn made and stuff, I just wanted to say I'm uploading this to you all, and so basically what's going to happen is, like I said, I need to plan my budget carefully and start getting things purchased down the list. RPGs are getting harder to get a hold of because a lot of them are digital only, so I'm going to get the copies if I can, and then yeah, so that's about it. But yeah, I want to talk to Dinky about my TV thing, which I did recently. The video games, the books, the music, and the movies I still want to talk about. So if you're out there watching this, Dinky, you got that idea. To the rest of you out there, I hope you have a great Sunday. I should be spreadsheeting. I got till tomorrow evening to finish up the spreadsheets by 6, so I got time. I'm going to watch a documentary on the Titanic. Eat popcorn and relax. Definitely watch the Titanic. Then I'm going to watch the Titanic, the DVD. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Hit that like, subscribe button. Post some fun even for your family. Thanks for watching. And hit that bell notification. It's wholesome fun even for your bunnies. Thanks for watching, and God bless you and everything you do.